Morning, everyone. I'm Sarah. I'm going to be hosting this meeting. I'm here with Ina, Pedro, Ianca, and João, and we're going to talk about Black Friday. This is not a class. However, we learn, we share ideas, so it's really a nice way to practice your English. So let's move on to the first question. So, number one, what is the origin of the term Black Friday? Black Friday as it relates to the day after Thanksgiving. So, about the video, right? We saw some things related that were first. It wasn't about shopping. It was about negative moments for the economy and for the people in the U.S. So it was related to other experiences that weren't about shopping. And yeah, I'm not gonna say everything, of course, but it's something that I didn't know about, and it was interesting to learn. And yeah, do you want to comment anything about that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I think that I didn't understand very well the video. I tried, but what I understand what I understood was that the Black Friday is more or less related to the Thanksgivings, because a day after the Thanksgiving, this holiday, the workers didn't go to their jobs. So the employees thought that was a good idea to get to give this data. I don't know. I think I didn't understand this question from the video. I'm sorry.
No, it's correct. They didn't go to work, so for the employers, wasn't like a good thing. They would lose, like they would have some damages for their business. That's correct. You understood well. Thank you for sharing. And Pedro, what about you?
I imagine the Black Friday. This is a renew the stock of storages for the uh, Santa Claus. Santa Claus, no, Natal. I don't know Natal in English.
Christmas.
Christmas, yes. Thank you. But this video tell all the history about the date, no? But I imagine the history is about the USA. In other countries, in Brazil, for example, the Black Friday is not a traditional event. There's a new event. I remember the Black Friday is I don't know. It's not very a historical event in Brazil, but I imagine the event. This is renew the storages, but for me, the video is a new information for me about the history, the date.
You always learn something new every day. And thank you for your perspective on this.
Okay.
Renan, what about you?
Yes, I didn't know about this events that created this Black Friday term, the crash of the golden market in it's and about the employees and about the policy that they have trouble in this date because of the sellings and because there are too many people on the streets, and I didn't know anything about that. But it's cool to know about this history. Yeah, and I agree with Pedro. It's new here in Brazil. I don't know where it started here, but I think it's like 10 years ago or less. I don't know exactly.
I had the same impression.
Sarah, I live in Estonia and I talk to this, but I don't see one movement about Black Friday here. Here have I don't know, but here have different traditions, but have similar traditions to USA. The Halloween, for example, is a big traditional here, but Black Friday, I don't see movement in stores or websites about the Black Friday in Estonia. For me, it is very different. This.
Because of the culture, they don't have the same, they don't appreciate shopping so much, maybe, as the
Yes,
US.
I imagine this.
It makes sense. And you, João?
So I will answer like I didn't listen to the other people in this room's answer because I didn't watch the video because I was a little bit late. But I've already heard that there's a relation between Black Friday and Thanksgiving, but there are some dates that are really created for something strategic. For example, uh, Brazilian Valentine's Day was created because in June there wasn't any holiday related to commercial purpose. So it was founded a long time ago. I think that Customers Day also was created with this purpose, but I think that there are some dates that nowadays have a very huge impact, but it started to solve a problem, and it currently does. So Black Friday, Valentine's Day, Customers Day are all dates that most of people, I don't know all the dates, but they plan themselves to Black Friday, plan themselves for Valentine's Day. They enjoy the Customers Day and make their bots during this period. And I think that's it, my opinion.
Yeah. About Valentine's Day, I think it kills the romance a little to know that it's just to sell things, the date is not so special. But it's true.
Yes.
Thank you, João. And number 2, what are some strategies people commonly use to get the best deals on Black Friday? That is a good one. Pedro, can you share some tips or ideas you have?
Sorry, the question too?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. What are some strategies people commonly use to get the best deals on Black Friday? I imagine in the physical stores, I go to front the stores very early and I sleeping in the front the store or yes, I imagine this, but in online store or websites, people in one night after the Black Friday, uh, people own in the websites, and refresh the page in every moment. Uh, uh, yes, I imagine this. One I buy products in the Black Friday. Not remember 3 or 4 3 years ago, and I use the techniques. I enter in the websites, and I refresh the page minute a minute. Yes, the two technical strategies.
Okay. That works for you? Perfect.
But
That is the goal.
it's very important to enter in or go to stores or enter in the websites uh, in the week, uh, and you look the prices and compare the prices in the day of Black Friday. In Brazil exists one term, the Black Fraud, and the I don't know in English, but é tudo pelo metade do dobro. Is very traditional in Brazil, but it's very, very important to enter in the week and see the prices, and the day you compare the prices.
That is good. That is good. Your tip about searching first. Thanks. And Renan,
And so I I usually try to look for the price before the date too. So I know that there are many websites that make some promotions there that is not so good. But there are some sites to help to compare the price too. I don't know if there is Zoom and some others that they have this story of the price. That's good to know the price some days before. And I don't know. I don't usually go to physical stores on Black Friday, but this Friday I went to the supermarket and it had some products with big discounts, so I bought some stuff on supermarkets this year.
the most expensive store nowadays, so you had a great deal, you know. And can you choose someone to answer the question?
João?
Okay, so some strategies that I use. Of course, I always consider the points that people said, but looking for price one day before is important. But I currently don't do this because don't know, sometimes the price is higher like 1 week before, 1 month before. So I always try to first buy things that I know the mean price. So, for example, I bought in this Black Friday a pack of protein bars, and I buy this protein bar with a certain frequency, and I knew that the price was 15 reais, but it was 10 in Black Friday. So it really works. And always searching on Google, because maybe it's saying that is like 80% discount, but it's the same price as other place, or even higher than other place. Like this relative higher price that it's set to calculate the discount percentile may not be true. This is illegal by marketing and customers law, but the fee is very small, so everybody does this. Like a product that was 600 and now is 300, it may never be 600, but it's written that is this is illegal, but everyone does. I know because I already worked in e-commerce, so it's very important to not always consider the discount percentual, only like in sites that don't show the higher price. For example, Amazon, if there is a discount, it's really a discount because the price is always full for the other products that are not in sale. So those are the strategies that I use.
Very interesting. I didn't know about Amazon. Really nice. Thanks for the tip. And you, yeah.
Well, I agree with uh, with the guys. I had a boyfriend that worked in e-commerce too, in the Stone, and it's real, this rise of the price, but isn't it just 1 week after, 1 week before the Black Friday? It's like 3 months before the Black Friday, they rise the prices and going down. And in the Black Friday, they make a big discount on the product. The Google have, as Renan said, like Zoom, the Google have this range of the price during the year. So you can see this fluctuation during the years of the product that you want to buy. And I saw a movement in the US trying to make the people do not buy things in the Black Friday because of the prices, but because of the environment, because of the climate change and things like that. And they are trying to incentivize the people do not buy things in this data because of these things and because of the consumism too, because it's a data that influence, that make you to consume a lot things that you don't want to, you don't need to. So a strategy that I make in the Black Friday is to know what I want to buy, actually, exactly what I want to buy. In the pandemic, the last time that I bought something in the Black Friday was in 2019. It was in the beginning of the pandemic, and I needed to have another monitor because I work with data too. So I needed to have another monitor. I had to need a home office, things in the home office. So I had to buy these things. And I remember that I was searching for a long time the prices of this product. So a strategy that I use for this data is to know exactly what you want to buy and follow the prices with the sites of trends prices to know which site is better to make this para fazer essa compra, to make this purchase. And another thing, another strategy, well, I forgot now. Oh my God, I think I forgot. But yeah, is that.
It is really wise. And sometimes we can buy, I don't know, something digital, like a course. Maybe it's better than create more waste, in the planet. So I like to buy this type of things. Lately, I've been buying more courses and less like clothes, material things. I have an extra question, okay? An extra question about this Black Friday, like this last Friday. Have you guys bought anything? Because in my case, I'm like Julius. If I don't buy anything, the discount is bigger, so this is my current mood. What I want to know about you guys. Have you bought anything?
Yeah, as I bought some stuff on the supermarket, but
Oh
it's
yeah.
the stuff, normal stuff. And I bought the signing of Talk and Talk.
Great deal. I'm talking that. I shouldn't say that, but it's a great deal. Okay. And you, Pedro, what about your purchases?
I don't live in this Black Friday, but here no, I not see one movement. I search the tickets airplanes, but I don't discover one this a good price. Uh, that's it. I don't buy. I don't lost my money. I don't have money, but I don't lost my.
Okay. It is wise. Wise decision. And you, João.
I bought things that I buy regularly. For example, the protein bars and protein powder. And yesterday I bought a Christmas tree that was really, really cheap just for decoration for the house. Was like it was 80 reais and it was for 30, something like this, but not expensive purchase.
About Christmas decoration. Oh my gosh, I have to set mine. And you, yeah.
Well, I bought this package of classes in Talk and Talk, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy because it's an opportunity. But as you said, if I understood well, Sarah, I am investing in some courses. This course of Talk and Talk, another course for the TOEFL too, and I bought whey protein too. I'm sorry, guys, but yes, I did it because yeah, I don't know actually why, but I wanted to do this for a long time, so I bought this too. It was my three new things that I bought in this data.
We have gym people here. You inspire me because it's so hard for me to go. Okay. Do you like to go to the gym?
I don't like. I really don't like to go to the gym because I don't know. It's a closed place. I don't like. I like to make exercise outside, so that's why I like to ride by bike.
Makes sense. You should do what works, right? What is better for you and easier as well.
Mm.
Okay, so number 6. João, can you read this one and share your opinion?
Okay, number 6, right?
Yeah.
How has online shopping impacted Black Friday sales and traditions? Oh, I think that impacted a lot of software developers had because uh, is always a thunderstorm for every e-commerce. I think that is I particularly prefer doing my purchase online. So for me is amazing because before I buy things online, like in these dates, I went to the places. So there is a place called Outlet. I don't know if there is in your guys' cities, but it was very far from my house. It was like almost 1 hour going and 1 hour coming back from home. But we went like very early and then we passed the day there. And there was a very high chance of not finding anything or almost anything. But nowadays, with shopping is online shopping is easier. I have mm, less headache searching for things because I just can search and find exactly what I want. And I have a practice of planning myself for what I buy like some months before. So I always buy things like being planned, not going on the physical shopping and see all these things that I don't know if I need, but it's a good price, so I will buy it. I think that is very good because it was um because like Brazilians are very it's a people that buy things that they don't need and they spend the money that they don't have. So it like online shopping in Black Friday sales have impacted a lot Brazil. And nowadays it's too easy. I think that people are more comfortable buying online because in the beginning people just don't because they don't know if their product will arrive in their house. But nowadays it's a completely different environment with high scale logistics, high scale stores, and a lot of options, a lot of international options. How do I say? National options and groups talking about sales, forums, and many options.
I watch a lot of videos on YouTube to know more about the things I want to buy. So I think that online has improved a lot in the past years. Yeah. And what do you think, Pedro?
For me, have one problem, the online shoppings, but I don't watch the funny videos. The stores open and the people, they're like a zombies entering the store. I love these videos. But I don't know. I one specifically characteristic about the Black Friday. I see apps, bank apps, and the other apps is not specifically storage apps. Uh, this offer cashback. You buy in the specific stores. I believe the impact this is big, but I don't see official official numbers about this. But today is more, but for me it's more normal. I buy in online stores to go physical stores. I believe the online stores make a big impact in the Black Friday. Big stores, Amazon or I don't know, Apple. I believe they sell more online to physical stores. I don't exist the Amazon store in Brazil, I believe, but all the big storages, I don't know, Ponto Frio, Magazine Luiza, you know. 10 years ago, I working in one physical store and I live in the Black Friday movements. And in opportunity, it's more normal to go a store physical and buy. But today the times changes and I believe it is more normal to buy online in online stores. And one characteristic about this and this you enter in one online store and you see products or prices and you buy impulsive action.
Mhm.
And this for the store is good. You spend more money in your impulsive attitudes.
Yeah, but it's true. And that's why they put the toys, the things kids like, and they can reach because the kids are gonna ask their parents, and sometimes they win the intelligent the strategies the stores use, the physical stores.
Yeah,
Right.
you buy one product and the store show you other people buy this product. Some this. Are you? Oh, okay. I buy it too. And click.
Yeah,
This
so easy.
I pass my credit card and this is a problem for the future.
Yeah, future me can solve it. That's true. Thanks, Pedro. And Iaka, what about
Yeah,
your opinion?
I like this video too, Pedro, about people invading stores, running to the product. It's so funny. Yeah, but okay. I saw too a movement called Buy Now, Pay Later. That's very famous in United States. That you haven't to have credit to buy things, and you have some days to pay these products. And thinking about it, and thinking what Pedro said, and I think João said too, the debit that we are going to, the debit that we are making, the endividamento that we are making in your life. It's good for the companies, but for us, it's a parcela. I don't know. It's a portion that we have to pay every month until our 60 years, maybe. So until the next Black Friday, we are paying our debits yet. So if you pay it, if you have money to pay this portion, so I think a lot about this debit and about the Julius words too. If you don't pay, if you don't buy, the discount is bigger. It's a good mantra for our heads. And about what Pedro said about the physical stores, my mom works in Magazine Luiza. She's a seller in there. And I see that physical store is more for older people. I think the younger people, it's a kind of generation thing, you know. Older people usually go into these physical stores and buy more in these physical stores. And I don't know, how can I say, the young people go more to these online stores and buy more from these online stores. I don't know what is the section of age exactly, but I see this differential between generation. Maybe I don't know if older people are secure to make this kind of thing, this to buy things in online stores yet. I don't know if they have this security, this security and this knowledge about some tools of online environment. I think so. I see these two things. Yeah, I think it's that.
My dad, he buys, but he asks me to do things, you know. So,
So,
Renan, can you
wrote-
answer as well?
So
Can you hear me?
yes, let me see. I don't know if we have a tradition of Black Friday. I think because it's new here. I asked for ChatGPT, and he answered that the first Black Friday in Brazil was 2010, and it was online only. So it's started here only online, and I think it's stronger here in Brazil, the online thing. I know that there are many physical stores that getting to it too now. But I I I I think now there are many stores that participate in that, and that's good, but you have to pay attention and try not to make too much debt buy only stuff you really want. I usually buy only on the big. I usually buy online and in the big stores, because you have to pay attention to the bad people trying to fool people on buying in in stores that are not reliable. And but now it's easier because you have the big websites, and all of them now have these marketplaces, and you can buy from the little stores inside the big stores. So I don't think it's good for the the small business, but it's a safer.
It's a smart decision to choose well, right? The stores. And okay, we have 6 minutes. Yeah, can you read and answer the question number 10? We can finish with this one.
Yeah, of course. What impact does Black Friday have on business and economy? Well, I had this experience with my ex-boyfriend, and he worked in the Black Friday in a big company, Stones, and the Stones bought huge boxes of energetic for their employees to work in this data. So, because it's a huge movement, a huge flux of purchase on these companies, and seeing the other people buying things, I think it's a huge impact on the business and in the economy. But a huge impact on our pockets too, on the people pockets too. I don't know who win in this data. I really don't know who wins in this data, because we have these consumer things that Pedro said too, that you buy things that you don't need to actually. So yeah, I think Black Friday have a big impact on the economy. I don't know what portion is it actually, but make a movement on the economy. I don't know what you think about it, but we have a lot of datas. How can I say datas? It's data actually.
Date,
I'm sorry.
like date.
Date.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of dates during the year: Valentine's Day, Christmas. I don't know if Black Friday is the most important during the year, but this date with these other dates, I think, to me, make the economy working. Not the usually things that we buy, but with these dates we have this more flux of things that we are purchasing and moving this economy and concentrate more money in the same hands that we are seeing during the history. So we take off our pockets and put in the same pockets that we are seeing during the years. So I think it's that, yeah, we move the business, we move the economy, but we maintain some peoples in the high states, the big companies in the high states, and contribute to the inequality, actually, I think.
Couldn't agree more. I haven't thought about it in this way, but it makes a lot of sense, actually. What about you, João? We have 3 minutes. What do you think?
I totally agree. I think that in these days, those dates are making even more impact year by year, and we are like realizing this, and people are starting to prefer buying online. And online, there are a lot of consequence, a lot of new strategies, a lot of high scale ideas for delivering those products and new sales strategy. And as we can have the dimension of this impact on business, on economy, but I know that those big stores are turning even bigger. So it's a huge impact.
Well said, Pedro. Oh, Pedro, well, you can say Pedro as well. Because I said João, now I said Pedro, so it's confusing.
No problem.
Thanks. Guys, I shared the survey, okay? Please go there and give your feedback about this meeting. Renan, can you answer the question?
It's the last.
It's the last one.
Yes, I think it's a big impact on business and economy. I know I work at for Dell, and I know that Black Friday is the biggest date for sales on the year. At least in US, I don't know the data of Brazil, but I know that it's the biggest day for them. And I think for people, it's good too. There are some good prices, but you need to pay attention. Just that.
Sure. And Pedro, just to finish your answer.
The number 10,
About
the number 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine this big impact, but I live in this moment in two in my last experiences, two sales companies, one online and one physical. In the physical store, I work in the one Apple store, and the store open, and my first client, I sell more I sell in 1 week. This is in one sale. This is very cause very impact in the company. But in 1 day you sell more the 1 month or 2 months. In online company, in 1 day, the Black Friday is sale same 2 or 3 months, but is impact is very big.
It's interesting to compare experiences between physical and online stores. Really nice.
Yeah.
Guys, we have another meeting coming right up, so I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Okay, have a nice week and see you around.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Sarah.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye.